2 years after a brutal attack that changed his life forever, Salman Rushdie emerges with a powerful new book called Knife, depicting his harrowing experience of the attack. At exactly 3 a.m., August 10th, 2022, Rushdie woke up with a start. He had just a terrifying nightmare. In his dream, he was in an ancient Roman Colosseum, standing alone in the middle. As the dream went on, spears began to fly towards him, each one hitting him painfully. He could feel the cold metal piercing his skin. Awake and sweating, the nightmare felt incredibly real. He knew that in 2 days he was supposed to give an important speech at the Chautauqua Institute. The fear from the nightmare made him think about cancelling the speech. Despite his fear, Rushdie's resolve began to grow stronger. He knew that backing out would mean giving in to the fear that had always threatened his freedom of expression. On the day of the speech, Rushdie stood before the audience. He spoke with conviction, each word reflecting his commitment to his principles. Little did he know, a real threat was very close. August 12th, 2022 started like any other day at the Chautauqua Institute in New York, a place known for culture, education, and free speech. Despite having recent scary nightmares, Rushdie decided to go ahead with his speech. The evening was in full swing. Rushdie was sharing his thoughts, captivating the audience with his words. In the crowd was Hadi Matar, a 24-year-old man from New Jersey. Driven by extremist beliefs and admiration for an old fatwa, Hadi Matar rushed to the stage with a knife. Chaos erupted as Matar attacked Rushdie. The audience was frozen in shock as they watched the horrible scene unfold. Rushdie was stabbed multiple times, around 15 times, suffering severe injuries to his neck, face, abdomen, and chest. Several people from the audience subdued Matar, holding him down until police arrived. Rushdie was quickly airlifted to a nearby hospital for emergency surgery. Rushdie's condition was critical. He had lost vision in his right eye, had nerve damage in his left arm, and deep wounds to his face, neck, liver, and chest. Hadi Matar was arrested and later charged with attempted murder and assault. In September 1988, Salman Rushdie published his novel, The Satanic Verses. The book blended elements of magical realism using fictionalized stories from the Prophet's life, woven with the tales of modern characters. But in Muslim world, certain passages in the novel became deeply controversial. One storyline depicted a prophet-like character named Mahund, a name used in medieval Christian plays to label satanic figures, seemingly to imply that the Prophet Muhammad himself could be a false prophet. Additionally, the term Satanic Verses referenced a disputed story in Islamic tradition. The story goes that Prophet Muhammad may have once, in few verses, acknowledged few pagan goddesses before realizing it was Satan's influence. Later, people found it and removed those verses, claiming them to be Satanic verses. This is an episode removed from the Quran. With these characters and ideas, Rushdie's novel was seen by some as blasphemous, a direct offense against Islamic beliefs. Leaders and scholars in Muslim-majority countries condemned the book. Rushdie's birthplace, India, along with South Africa, Saudi Arabia, immediately banned the Satanic Verses, fearing the book could ignite riots. Later in 1988, protests erupted in the UK, Pakistan, and beyond. Muslim activists in UK publicly burned copies of the book. Then came the turning point. On February 14, 1989, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khomeini issued a fatwa, a religious decree, calling for the death of Salman Rushdie and anyone involved in the book's publication. Rushdie immediately went into hiding under British government's protection, living under police guard, fearing for his life. And it wasn't just him. The fatwa extended to anyone who helped publish the book. In 1991, Hitoshi Igarashi, a Japanese translator, was assassinated. The same year, the Italian translator Ettore Capriolo survived a brutal attack. In 1993, William Nygaard, a Norwegian publisher, was shot 3 times but miraculously survived. Rushdie, deeply shaken but determined, began to cautiously re-enter public life in early 2000s, still under tight security. He continued to write, receiving accolades and literary awards, while the Satanic Verses, though forever controversial, found a place in literary circles for its artistic value. Hadi Matar was born in the US to parents of Lebanese descent. Matar had a strong interest in Shiite extremism and had shown signs of sympathizing with the Iranian ideologies. His social media accounts included images of the Ayatollah Khomeini and Iranian leaders who issued the infamous fatwa. Iran's government officially denied any involvement, yet some hardline media outlets in Iran praised Matar, calling him a hero for attempting to enforce the fatwa. The attack underscores that the fatwa still resonated among individuals radicalized by extreme ideologies. In India, an interesting legal development unfolded. A Delhi High Court decision recently lifted a decade-old import ban on the Satanic Verses, finding that the government had no record of its original 1988 notification enforcing the ban. Though the book remains controversial in India, it is now technically allowed for import and sale, with the court's decision marking an unexpected twist in the book's journey. But despite the removal of ban, one thing is clear. the conversation about religious extremism, free speech, and violence on ideas is far from over.